Hello again, hunters. It's Jericon. We are going to be doing our fifth and final hunting grounds today. This is the Furrows hunting ground. It is level 30. It is in the northern section of the map, just north of, or quite a bit north of Meridian. For this one, you need to at least have the row cauldron completed. That's this one over here. However, I also recommend that you complete the Zeta cauldron as well, which is just north of the hunting ground. Alright, everyone, for this hunting ground, we are going to be using all purple weapons. Again, as usual, I am using some of the Lodge weapons. You can use the Shadow version of them. For example, here's the Lodge Blast Sling. And the Shadow, there is a Shadow Blast Sling as well. You want a Blast Sling for this. You want a Rope Caster. The Blast Sling, I just have some damage and a handling coil on. Not really any specifics to the mods on there. None of these actually deal fire damage, which is why I have all damage coils on it. If you look on the right side here, none of them actually have fire damage, they're just straight damage. On the Rope Caster, as usual, all handling mods. This handling increases the rate of fire of how fast you shoot the ropes, so it allows you to take machines down much faster. Also using the Sharp Shot bow, primarily for Tear Blast arrows, and then my good old trusty Hunter bow. Armor-wise, you can wear whatever you want. For this, I am going to be wearing my Nora Silent Hunter, mainly because I like being able to hide if necessary. Let's go ahead and talk to the Keeper.
You're back. I'm elated.
He's a bit of a dick. So there's 3 trials here. Ravager versus Machines, Ravager Control, and Thunderjaw versus Ravager. Yes, you read that right. There is a Thunderjaw in this hunting trial. The first one, you either need to take the cannons off of a Ravager's back and use it to kill machines, or you need to override the Ravagers and have them kill machines for you. The second one is a bit more complicated. You need to take over 2 Ravagers. This is why you need to have the Row Cauldron completed, so that you gain the ability to take over Ravagers. You need to take them over, and then with their help, you need to kill the Thunderjaw. The final one is you need to remove the disc launchers from the Thunderjaw, and then kill the Ravagers. The other option with this is you can simply override the Thunderjaw and make it do your work for you. This is why I recommend having the Zeta Cauldron completed as well, which will give you the ability to override the Thunderjaw. Alright, so the first one we're going to do here is the Ravager versus Machines trial. Sounds like the name of a metal band or something. So for this one, you need to take the cannon off a Ravager and kill 2 other machines with it, or take over via override a Ravager and have it do the killing for you.
For this trial, you must use the cannon on a Ravager's back to take down other machines. You can shoot the cannon off, or use that special spear of yours to take control of the Ravager and make it fight for you. Oh, and here's a special tip. Try using Tear Blast arrows on Ravager cannons. They'll knock them off in one hit.
So there we go, let's do this.
A fine choice. Best of luck.
Now for this, there's 2 Ravagers out here. One is over this way, and the second is on the opposite side of this arena, if you want to call it that. I'm going to go for this one. Yeah, let's just do this. We have 1 minute and 10 seconds to complete this. Just want to get him out of the way while I grab the cannon. There's 1 kill. There should be a Watcher over here as well. There we go. Next one is the Ravager Control Trial. This one's a bit more tricky. You need to take over both Ravagers, which you saw there on opposite sides of the arena, and then kill the Thunderjaw. You have 2 minutes and 40 seconds to do this. Now, those of you who haven't fought a Thunderjaw or haven't really done very well, I do recommend you check out my How to Kill a Thunderjaw video, which I will be publishing shortly, but I will link somewhere on the screen right about now. And go check that out to see a couple different strategies for killing a Thunderjaw. I'm going to work on it here shortly, but I will be using one of the two methods. Depends on which, how the fight goes.
I know who you are, girl. The Nora who can control machines. So I've got a trial just for you. Use your spear to take control of 2 Ravagers. Get them to help you take down a Thunderjaw.
Cool.
All right.
Let's see what I can do. You got it. So I'm going to start right now. Ravager's already right here. Now the key with this trial is to be fast moving. As I said, the Ravagers are on opposite sides of this arena, and unless you want to run across where the Thunderjaw is, you're going to have a bad time if you do that. So I'm going to run all the way around the outside. Now, you don't want to actually start the fight with the Thunderjaw until you have both Ravagers. Now, this is where the Nora Silent Hunter Heavy comes in very useful. Because you can sneak up on most mobs, even sprinting. As you see I am doing right now. And override. Now, I'm going to equip my rope launcher here. Bring the guy down, then I will use sticky bombs. And repeat. Get him tied down again. He lost a rope caster over here somewhere where I could use. And again, tie him back down. I'm going to use a Tear Blast. I'm going to pull off this disc launcher. There we go. Whoa, he broke free. Okay. Let's get him back down. I'm gonna heal up a little bit. Come on, pick it up. And there you go. So I use a combination of both of the techniques here is what I did. So I used the disc launcher technique, and also there's a technique I use which is tethering and then using sticky bombs. Damage breaks the tether, but if you use sticky bombs, you can get a good 7 or 8 of them on there before the first one will detonate. When that first one detonates, they break free. Now for the last and final trial here, Thunderjaw versus Ravager. Who will win in the Thunderdome? Okay, so for this one, let's get the description from our good friend, the groundskeeper.
For this trial, you must use the Thunderjaw's cannon to destroy Ravagers. You can shoot the cannon off, or use that special spear of yours to take control of the Thunderjaw and make it fight for you. Oh, and you may want to use Tear Blast arrows on the Thunderjaw's cannon. One hit will knock it right off. Good luck. You'll need it.
Alright, so for this one, as it says, you can either take over the Thunderjaw, or you can knock the cannons off. The cannons are those big things on his back, right above his hips, basically. There's one on each side. They're called the disc launcher cannons. For this one, if you've done Cauldron Zeta, which I highly recommend you do before this, you could take him over and just make him do the work for you. Seems a bit easier for me. That's the route I'm going to go. But you can also use a Terror Blast arrow on each of those cannons on the sides of his back. See, there you go. There's one disc launcher. There's the other one on the other side. You can take those off too. I'm not going to use that one, so let's go. What I am going to do when I get down here is I'm going to tie him down with a rope caster. Ow. Oh, come on. I got me a T-Rex. Now, you've got 2 minutes for this. If you take him over, you won't need it. There's one Ravager. One down, one to go. You're done. So for that, there's really not a whole lot you have to do once you take them over. You're done. I mean, that's plain and simple. It's sometimes he might not be as efficient, but it by far is the easiest way to do it.
That run.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it again. I'm going to try using the other strategy.
For this try, you can. Oh, and you may. And so.
So let's make sure I've got Terror Blast. Make sure I've got my tie downs. Tie downs are so that I can tie him down after after I take the cannons off, so that he doesn't try to fight me. As long as you aren't doing damage to him, it will take a while for those for the tie downs to wear off. So I'm gonna jump here. He's getting close. So here we go. Oh, wrong weapon. There he goes. One. There's the other. Now let's time down. Got one disc launcher. Let's find. There's Ravager 1. Alright, so I've got 2 shots left. I may need to pick up the other disc launcher. If I can find it. The thing is here, I don't want to damage him. I am out of ammo. I need to find that other one. There it is. There you go. that's the second strategy. And there you go. There are 3 blazing suns in the final hunting ground, the Sun Furrows hunting ground. You still hear the Thunderjaw kind of struggling against my ropes there. There you go. If you have watched all my videos and gone ahead and gotten all 15 of your blazing suns, your half suns and your full suns, head to the Hunter's Lodge and go pick up your very nice Hunter's Lodge weapons. And if these guys help you out, feel free to let me know. Thanks.